Welcome back to A Better Choice Homestead. My name is Kelly, and on my channel I focus on food, growing it, preparing it, and preserving it. Today is Friday, so we are doing another Freeze Dry Friday video, and today we are doing cinnamon apple slices. This is a really big hit with everybody. These are absolutely delicious. I showed how to get these onto the trays, get them prepped, and I do them in layers on a Sunday video. They are totally frozen at this point and just ready to go in. So let's go ahead and get these into the freeze dryer. We'll see how long they're going to take. I've done apples now for 2 years. This is my third year doing them. And I did actually find a little glass jar where I still have some apples left from last time I did them. I thought I was completely out of them, but I do have some, and those I did not peel. So these ones I did, and we'll just see what the difference is from a taste perspective. These smell incredible. I can't wait to have more of these. Now, most of these are going to go into long-term storage because I definitely don't have any in long-term storage right now, and I'm kind of keeping this a secret that I'm doing it because these are a highly requested item when people know that I have these done, but I will keep out just some for a snack now and again. So let's get these over to the freeze dryer and let's get started. All right, freeze dryer is ready to go. So we're just going to load in these lovely trays. And from here, we just have to follow the instructions. So load trays into the freeze dryer, done. Close the drain valve. Check. And then just press continue. These are going into a freeze phase now. That won't take long because they're pre-frozen. Then they're going to go into a sublimate phase where it's going to extract all of the moisture out of here in the form of gas, trapping it against the inside drum where it will turn to ice, and then it's going to go into a dry phase, and then it's going to go into an extended dry phase or an extra dry phase. I have mine set for 15 hours extra dry time, so these might take about maybe 36 hours to do. We'll see, and I will bring you back when we're at the point of checking them. We are just shy of 41 hours, so we're 40 hours, 53 minutes. These apples should be done. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. The ice buildup in here is not too bad. It's probably about 1/8 of an inch, so definitely pulled out some moisture. And we need to open the drain valve to release the pressure in here before I can open the door. All right, let's take a look. They look really good. They look dry, they feel dry. They're not sticking together. These are gonna be lovely. They look so yummy. Let's get them into the kitchen and packaged up. I'm pretty confident that these are dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this defrosted and turned off. I don't know if you can see the ice buildup in here, but it's not bad. It's about 1/8 of an inch, but we will definitely need to defrost this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just close the door and push defrost. And continue. It's got a 2-hour preset defrost time. I could increase that if there was a lot of ice buildup, but this should defrost in here within 2 hours, no problem. And before I take my food out of the freeze dryer, I like to be all set up. So I have my funnel, I have my bags, I have my impulse sealer, I've got my oxygen absorbers. I've got one jar that I'm going to use, and I've got the sealer for my jar. That way the food is exposed to the air and the humidity for a short amount of time as possible. So I am gonna start with the jar here. I'm gonna put a half gallon worth on my shelf, and then the rest is gonna go into long-term storage. So I'm just gonna use my big funnel and get these poured in. They're gonna need help going down the chute just because, you know, if they're sideways, they're gonna be wider than the opening here. So I'm not gonna pour a ton in at once. And this allows me also the opportunity to have hands on them to feel for any cold spots, which I'm not feeling. I think that these are completely dry. All right, that's about as far down as I can get them, and I probably don't even need that funnel to get them in here because the mouth of the jar is bigger than the mouth of the funnel. I've already got dogs surrounding me, one here, hoping for some apple pieces. They love freeze-dried food, and they really do like apples. And then I'm just gonna get a lid on this. And get started on the bags. I think I can get these into 3-gallon size bags. So I'm just gonna write on here what it is: freeze-dried cinnamon apples. And with my original Harvest Right medium freeze dryer, the bags just slide right in, or the trays just slide right into the bags. Makes it super convenient. I've got one apple that is stuck to the bottom of the pan. There we go. All right, with the apples, not so easy to get them in like that because they don't want to slide past the tray. So we got about half of them in there, and I'm just gonna put the rest in by hand. I'm gonna leave these few out for now. And I'm gonna get this zipper closed. I will put an oxygen absorber in these, but I'm gonna wait until I get all of them inside bags. Let's try the funnel on this bag here. So if I've got my bag standing up, I can hold the corner of the bag and the funnel here at the same time. And then just pour the apples in. I'm gonna have to help them through that chute though. It's a good amount for in each bag. And for the last bag, we'll just put them in by hand. We'll see which way is quicker. Apples are pretty spongy, so you want to get them packaged up as quickly as possible. They can rehydrate from the humidity in the air, which is also why I did suck the air out of the glass jar. Now we have 3 bags filled, so we're going to go ahead and put a 300 cc oxygen absorber inside. 300 cc's is appropriate for a 1 gallon bag. Just compressing out as much of the air as I can. And the oxygen absorber will take care of the rest. Now with the zipper seal done, I'm going to go ahead and do a heat seal above the zipper because the zipper is not enough to ensure that the bag is going to stay airtight. So we're just going to do a quick impulse on these above the tear notch so that when you use the tear notch to open this, it takes off the heat seal as well. Two. And 3. Nice and sealed on the jar. So I'm going to also get my oxygen absorber jar sealed up. It does self-seal because of the oxygen absorbers in here, but let's make them have less work to do so they have more longevity to take air out of bags in the future. And this I'll go ahead and put a ring on. And that'll be a lovely addition to my pantry shelf for some nice snacks. These are wonderful. Let me just finish with this. So I did leave out a few of these apple pieces. I'll show you the end result up close, but these are amazing snacks. So sweet and so delicious with that cinnamon on top. Super good. They're not like dehydrated. Nope, that didn't work either. All right, what is with this vacuum sealer? This is, what is it? The electronic mason jar vacuum sealer. That's what it says. I don't know why it's not sealing. I think you have to make sure you get it smushed on there straight in one fell swoop. Otherwise, you move the lid. Let's try that. That looks even, I think. Anyway, these are amazing. Super, super good as a snack. You can add these to yogurt. You can add them to oatmeal. You can use them in baking. In fact, let's go ahead and rehydrate a couple of these and see how long they take and what the consistency is. So I'm just going to add them to a little bit of water here, and I'll bring you down so you can see. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't know what is going on. Oh, maybe I just didn't have it on low enough. Try this last time I'm trying this. Let me bring you down. All right, so we've got, they've only been in here for a few seconds and they are already soft. They're probably completely rehydrated at this point. Here's one not rehydrated, and you can see it is just light and crisp. These are very, very soft now. Again, you can use these in baking, just having them on the shelf ready to go. Let's see if this worked. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Well, we need to get these covered up, so I will figure that out and hopefully provide you with an update if I can figure out what the heck is going wrong with this thing. I don't know. Let's give these a taste. All right, let's see. That's really good. These apples, cinnamon apples, are so yummy. They're a little soggy because of how much water I have in here, but if you just added a little bit of water and let them soak that up, they would be perfect. Even those little pieces I just put in, they're already done too. So sliced cinnamon apples, freeze-dried, are excellent for your health. They're also an easy grab and go snack. Good for the kids because they're sweet, plus the cinnamon, it tastes like a dessert. And you can also rehydrate them to use in baking, but you can also use them dry in things like oatmeal or in yogurt, things like that. Even a smoothie, that would be amazing. An apple pie smoothie, yum. Thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Freeze Dry Friday, Sliced Cinnamon Apple Edition. My name is Kelly, you're at A Better Choice Homestead, and I do hope you come back and visit again soon.